Late into the night, the row which has paralysed Congress raged on. Republicans and Democrats battled over the president's healthcare reforms right up to the last minute, each blaming the other for the looming shutdown.
I talked to the president earlier tonight. I'm not going to negotiate. I'm not going to negotiate. We're not going to do this. Well, I would say to the president, this is not about me, and it's not about Republicans here in Congress. It's about fairness for the American people.
I, for one, don't want to see a government shutdown.
Driving this dispute are the Tea Party Republicans, a right-wing minority who won't approve the budget unless Democrats change the Obamacare program, which they won't.
It is embarrassing that these people who are elected to represent the country are representing the Tea Party, the anarchists of the country, and the majority of the Republicans in the House are following every step of the way.
Ayes 54, nays 46.
One final vote, and for the first time in nearly 2 decades, much of the federal government was closed. President Obama's response was almost incredulous. They actually did it, he said. A group of Republicans just forced a government shutdown. Republicans blame him for this. Across the country, 800,000 federal workers are being told to stay at home. Tax offices are shutting down. National parks and monuments are closing their gates. Polls suggest Americans are furious.
As I see it right now, they're acting like a bunch of 3-year-old children. It's who can hold their breath the longest.
People's lives depend on this, and I think it's just nuts that they can't come to some conclusion and decision on this at all.
America's troops will get their wages, but in a video address to them, the president made his feelings clear.
You and your families deserve better than the dysfunction we're seeing in Congress. Your talents and dedication help keep our military the best in the world. That's why I'll keep working to get Congress to reopen our government and get you back to work as soon as possible.
The last shutdown cost the country billions, but analysts say that's not the main issue.
The bigger concern is that the political paralysis that caused this mess right now is going to cause an even bigger mess in a couple of weeks when the U.S. either needs to raise its debt limit, its borrowing limit, or faces the possibility of defaulting on its debt.
So how this battle's resolved could determine just how damaging the next one will be for the world's economy. Richard Lister, BBC News.